Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video, and this is a paid request for Jamaral. Thank you so much for that. For those interested in requesting any type of videos, random thoughts, streams, commentaries, movie reviews, re-reviews, whatever the case may be, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal. I do have a CashApp as well. Links are down below in the info box, and I will get to it as soon as I possibly can. And he wanted me to rank these 10 random songs from the 1970s, listen to them and rank them. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Thank you for that. Most of these songs I had never heard of before. So it's Rasputin by Boney M. I'd Really Love to See You Tonight by England Dan and John Ford Coley. Out of Vogue by The Middle Class. White Riot by The Clash. Ever Fallen in Love by The Buzzcocks. Number One Song in Heaven by Sparks. Moscow by Deshingas Khan. Rockaway Beach by the Ramones. English Rose by The Jam. And It's All I Can Do by The Cars. Most of these songs I didn't like. Now, if I ranked them from best to worst, I would say the one I liked the most was I'd Really Like to See You Tonight, which I remember from the Long Kiss Goodnight movie. That was the scene when Gina Davis and Samuel L. Jackson are in the car driving, and Sam starts singing and humming the song. She starts asking about that song that Sam Jackson's singing. Yeah. I really love to see you tonight. So, that's what that's about. Very... See, I'm not good at describing music, so I don't know how to put into words. Not like folk song, not country, but kind of like high-spirited, uplifting feel to the song. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I really love to see you tonight. Like, just try to get your spirits up, and I didn't mind that. Plus, it reminds me of Long Kiss Goodnight, which is always a positive, because that's a underrated film. So that'd be number one. Number two, I would put It's All I Can Do by The Cars. Didn't mind the beat of it. I know I've heard this song before. It's all I could do to be waiting for you. Got my head bopping a bit. I'm like, yeah, I vaguely remember this song. It's not one of my favorite songs by The Cars, but it's one I know I've heard on the radio back in the day from time to time. So I didn't mind that one. And then the Ramones, Rockaway Beach, is one of my favorite Ramones songs. No, but I like some of the beats of the Ramones and some of the singing and the whole tone, the whole vibe. Very infectious with what the Ramones can accomplish. So that I didn't mind. Then we get to, I guess I would put English Rose by The Jam. Because everything else I didn't like. I thought it was very faint, very quiet, very whispery. And they tried to say they're talking like this. And I'm like, okay, speak the fuck up. Or Jesus Christ, dude. This is barely a fucking song. I'm barely hearing sounds. Need a goddamn earpiece to hear your fucking song. Speak up. Number one, Rasputin by Boney M. I thought it was just lame. Everything about it I thought was just lame. Lackluster. Didn't give a shit about it. Then I put Ever Fallen in Love by the Buzzcocks. Even less shitty punk music. Because then I put number 6, Number One Song in Heaven by Sparks, Crap Disco. If this is number one song in heaven, I'm going to hell just on principle. Because if I gotta go to heaven and listen to this fucking music all the time, I'd rather go to hell and listen to some AC/DC. At least I have something for my eardrums to fall in love with it. This ain't no goddamn number one song in heaven. Unless they've lost a lot of good taste. I mean, with all the people up there in heaven, like all the bands, all the musicians, this is like the best you got to be number one. Bullshit. And then I put, what did I put after? White Riot by the Clash, with I thought was less shitty punk compared to, like, of the punk songs, Ever Fallen in Love was the least shit. Then White Riot by Clash. Auto Vote by the Middle Class I thought was almost pure dog shit for punk music. In fact, that might have been the, no, the worst song I heard was Moscow by Genghis Khan. As one person wrote, a band named after a Mongol leader singing in German about Russia. Probably Poland's worst dream. Yeah, my nightmare. I'm like, okay, so it's people named after Genghis Khan, kinda, and they're singing in German, but they're talking about Moscow. What the fuck is this song? What the fuck are these people? You're singing in German, you're talking about Russia, you're named after Mongolian, and then what's next? You get fucked in the ass in America, but you do the fucking in Canada? You suck dick in Asia, but you do the rim job in Australia? Where the fuck does it end? Me shutting off this fucking video, that's where it ends. So yeah, that's the worst song I heard. I went, what the fuck is this shit? It just sounded so goofy and stupid and dumb. And it's German, so I couldn't understand what the fuck they were saying either. Not that I care about it now. So, there's my fucking thing there. So that's the worst song I heard. The favorite was I'd really love to see you tonight by England Dan and John Ford Coley. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Take care. Sorry for the delay, Jamaral, but hope you enjoyed. And you know me, I always suck at music requests, but I try to do the best I can. So we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now.